what to do with something that sounds like the end of one phrase and the beginning of something else at the same time. I'm Hilda Ryan with your quick tip for piano teachers. There are times when composers finish one phrase and begin another at the same time. It's called an elision. If you're not familiar with the word, it's E-L-I-S-I-O-N, elision. And I have a couple of examples for you here. One is the KUHLAU Sonatina in C, Opus 55, number 1, first movement. This one. In the development section, the end of the development, right before the recap starts, you have and that's the end. But it's also the beginning because the recap starts. It doesn't start there, it starts. So the student needs to hear this as the end, and I often have my students practice playing this and stopping. So they hear that at the end as an end, and then pause, and then play it as a beginning, and then practice putting it so that you trick the listener into thinking you're finishing something, but then you go on and start something else. That's the idea that I want to communicate to my students. Now the other is the GRIEG-WHEN dance. You have this, that one right there, and then you have, before that comes back again, you have all these diminished sevenths, ninths. And it sounds like it ends, but it also starts because that's the way the piece starts, as you surely recall. So that is the end of something and the beginning of something. I mark it like this on the music so that the phrase lines overlap. And then it's an elision, E-L-I-S-I-O-N. And I want students to hear that as an ending and then just continue on, which is a rather sophisticated concept. This kind of thing doesn't occur, in something at the level of the Bach minuets. It's just, those are written a little more simply. So this is one of the more complex things that I think is fun to help students understand, so that they can bring the listener along and trick them into thinking they're going to end, and then they don't. An elision.